Okay, so let me. I said I was talking about Mastery.
Yes.
So Mastery is a platform that filters online courses. Some mentors don't really care about learners. They just want to fill their pockets. You can see them saying, I launched my course in April and now I've made $200 million. That's what most of them cares about. So but now Mastery now comes in to filter those courses and get courses from supportive mentors, then recommend to people so they don't waste their time. Because I've met with a lot of people that after one or two courses they say they will never buy courses online due to their experience, and that is understandable. So that is what Mastery does. So I'm also a founder of Equipness. That is actually, I said I'm a equipment operator and contractor. So Equipness is where we did the magic, and SmartSoft telecommunication company for data. So I'm the host of this event, Secret Income Streams Masterclass. So this is how it all started last year, 2022. So my birthday was coming on, so I was thinking of what to gift to people, my viewers on WhatsApp, and um all those people who are loyal to me. I was thinking, I cannot give everybody I cannot give everybody a gift, because how much do I have? I was thinking of what I can give to them that will impact them for life. And so the question I was getting then was, how can I, like, do you have any ideas on how I can make money online? I was like, okay. And most of them, if you give them ideas, some other people will still come. Instead of me attending to these people one by one, let me host a training like this. And that's how we came about this. Then so after that, I see the problem is people need online source of income, but they don't know. Some people don't know what to do. So we hosted this training as a solution, and that's how it all started. And this year we thought to to continue with it, and I hope you will all gain from it. So let's move. So now, our mission for this event is to review the hidden and overlooked income generating ideas to bank money this year despite the current trends. AI has been trending. AI has been trending. Even some people are scared. Someone said I'm not loud enough for you.
You're already loud now.
Can
I
you
can
guys?
hear you now. It was before.
Okay, okay, fantastic. So our mission. Okay, now due to the AI trends going on around the world, some people are scared of losing their jobs and all those stuff. Even those who has no jobs now are scared. They are dead scared that are they going to get a source of income or not. So this year, like the way we did last year, is to refill some hidden and overlooked income generating ideas. So and the mission has begun already. This is the third day. Oh, but then this is what moves the needle. No matter what your takeaway from this whole event may be, what I'm going to share tonight will determine whether you are going to get results or not. Because because this is what actually moves the needle, and is the bridge between making money for a short period and making money continuously. Without further ado, let's get to it. And like I said last year, I always say this. Uh, I don't beat around the bush when I'm teaching. I don't scratch the surface of information. Like I go straight to the point and I go deep. I don't, some people just, if they want to teach something like this for free, they might not go deep enough because they are trying to sell something. Let me just scratch the surface so that they will come to me to get the main deal. I don't do that. I don't do that. So, and I have no shame. I have no shame about that. So let's get to brass tacks. Whether you already have a business or you just want to start one, what will guarantee your sales is having the right audience. Like I always say, providing you know how to sell, right? The thing is, people people tend to mistake marketing with sales. Sales is different from marketing. So audience building is part of marketing. Do you understand? That is why I said providing you know how to sell. So if you are building your audience, know that there's still something you have to do, and that is selling. It's not part of audience. Actually, if you don't know how to sell, it might be hard to build your audience. But after building the audience, you still need to know how to sell. That is how you can get results from your audience building journey. So that brings us to today's topic, which is yeah, ways to make money from building the right audience. Audience building income ideas you might not know. So I don't want to waste time because we've already wasted audience building. Audience building is simply the intentional act of growing your loyal fans for your brand. I This is actually my own definition. I coined it this way so that you will understand that building an audience is way beyond trying to make quick sales. If you are talking to somebody about audience building, you are going to be saying, okay, I hope I can make sales now. It's not about all that. It's about building a brand. It's more about building good relationships with people and making them fall in love with you and your brand. So as you might already know, selling without a loyal audience is hard. Trying it will even leave you frustrated. You will not even have interest in marketing again. So, like I said earlier, sales is the last thing on your marketing plan list. Treat them as such. Don't think about audience building as sales strategy. They are different. So, are you following
Yes, we
me?
are following.
Very well, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm following.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you. So, I'll continue. So now, before we continue to the nitty gritty of our audience building and all this stuff, let me show you the benefits of building the right audience because it might just be hearing me saying audience building is not about this. What is it about? So you may want to know what it is about, and let me show you that quickly. Benefits of building the right audience. Yeah, number one, increased customer base and revenue. The truth is, the customers you want to have and the sales you want to make are easier when you have the right audience. I was saying audience building is not about sales, right? What I mean is, it's not about quick sales. It's not about quick sales, not that you can make money from it. That is the whole essence of building an audience in the first place, to make money, to make sales. So it's just that you are playing the long term game. You understand? So the customers you want and the sales you want to make are easier when you have the right audience. Better customer engagement and loyalty. When you have the right audience, they will engage more with and stay loyal to you. I believe that's what everybody wants. So because of this saying, it is said that when you get people's attention, it is easier to make them your customer, and it all starts with engagement and loyalty. So and another thing, it's increased brand visibility and credibility. Building your audience will make your brand more visible. Like you don't want to play small again. Some people, the people you only have in your in your the people you only market to are your family and friends. But when you decide to build your audience, you'll be going out, you're pushing yourself out, pushing your brand out, and you become visible. So that's one of the benefits of audience building. So another one is cost effective marketing testing. I even love this part. Like I sincerely love this part because you must have known that marketing is more about testing, and this test costs money. I don't know if you understand, because when you want to run a marketing campaign, you you are not guaranteed a good result. You will have to test first. Okay, let us try this. because this has been proven to work. Let's see how this works. Then, but when you have your audience, this testing that I'm talking about, you will spend money. Let's say Facebook ads, Instagram ads, you will pay money. Let's say influencer marketing, whatever marketing you might think of, you need to pay money if you want to reach a large audience. But when you have your audience, you've already have a lot of people, you can show these marketing campaigns to your marketing strategy. You test it with them. You will save money on testing because you can test your new campaigns with them for free. Like, when you let me just assume you have, let's say, 200 people seeing what you do. You will not be paying to show your stuff to those 300 people. So that is it for that. Then another one is free and laser focused offer validations. Like, when you create an offer, just like marketing, when you create an offer, you are not guaranteed sales, you are not guaranteed results. You need to know if your offer is irresistible. Like, and for you to know this, it works with marketing. You have to test, you have to put it out there. So what's the essence of putting your offer out there with your hard-earned money when you don't know if you will get result of or not? But when you have your audience, you can check your offer with them. Like, you create your offer, you did everything you have to do, then you push it out to them. Like, you even carry them along. It's not even about you pushing out to them. When you are creating your offer, you are carrying them along. You cannot carry an audience you don't have along. It is not possible. If you don't have an audience, you cannot carry them along. You have to build the team. You just lock yourself up and build the stuff you don't know whether it will make sense or not. So that might lead to wasting of time or money or both, which is very, very, it can be frustrating. Like, talking from experience actually, because there was a time like that I created an offer. The offer was then good, like very good. I thought it will sell. Let me just push this thing out and people will fall over each other together. Now so I put the offer out too. Can't be like cricket, nothing dey happen. Not that I didn't get result at all, but not as much as I wanted. Then I reached out to one of my friends, I think Chijoke Otipa. I don't know if you know him, Coach CJ. So I reached out to him, bro. I noticed something. He didn't even talk much. It was like, and this thing is what you already know, but you might be neglecting. That is why I keep saying it. Even I hardly post on my WhatsApp now without mentioning on the audience building. It's because I've suffered. Oh, this thing doesn't suffer me. So see, because CJ didn't even talk. He was saying, check with your audience. I believe the audience is the problem. Okay? Yeah. And he knew
Guys, no,
I knew
this
this
not
thing. But actually, he was not wondering why I was not trying it, because he knows most times you know something and you just don't give a F. You continue with your stuff. But then I was like, okay, that is true. And if you know CJ, he doesn't joke with audience building. So that is that. If you have the right audience, you can validate your offer with them. And when you do this, when your offer works, then it will be easier for you to carry your hard-earned money. That money wey you wan spend you fit carry am now. When your offer don dey work, you fit carry the money, put am for your marketing, sell your offer. Since it works with your people, then it will likely work with paid. Okay.
I'm already mute my mic now. Okay, I'm meeting it now. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so if you guys have been enjoying this session so far, please, I want to see you in the comment section. Shout my name in the comment section. Use the fire emoji. Let me feel the heat. I'm waiting.
Don't know how to comment, yo.
I know say I dey do the right thing.
Yes,
You
so
don't have comments. Yes. You guys should you guys should comment, say something, say something. Make I know say you dey go. Okay, alright. You guys should not keep quiet anyways. If there's anything that eats you, please comment. Let's just continue. So the truth is there are more benefits aside from the ones I've mentioned. Benefits dey, but even when I was preparing this, I was rushing. I don't want to waste anybody's time. So there's a lot of things to benefit from growing your audience, building or growing your audience. There's a lot of things to benefit. So let's just move forward. So how many ways do you think you can make money from building an audience? From this thing I've said so far, can someone, okay, not even someone, can you guys tell me how many ways you think you can make money from building an audience? How many ways? Okay. To not waste to not waste our time, I'll tell you. So there are quite a few quite a few ways you can make money. There are a lot of ways, but in this seminar, in this webinar now, I'll be showing you 5 ways to make money from building your audience, because we've been talking about your business, all this stuff, and some people might be like, oh, what what if I don't have a business or something? How am I going to make money from building an audience? I don't think there's need for me to build an audience, but yeah, you are wrong. You are wrong, and I'm going to show you in this webinar. You are here, so thank God. So now, number one is offer any of your audience building skills as a service. Yes, I know I'm going to shock you, because you might not have been thinking of this. You build audience for your own business. You understand? But then these skills you use to build your audience, each of these skills, do you know you can sell them, like you can offer them as a service to other people? For example, you can use or you can help people create lead magnets. Initially you create lead magnets for your home business as a gift to attract people into your audience list. But once you know how to do that, then with your business aside, you can still offer the service to other people. Okay. What kind of business do you do? Especially those who are in the same industry with you. It's even better with that. Like, okay, now you are let me okay, you are selling makeup, and I do sell makeup too. Okay, fine. I can help you grow your audience list by helping you create your lead magnet or something like that. So you can also provide content writing services, because there's no way you'll be building your audience and you will not be friend with content writing. You will create content. So, and this content creation part or more now big wahala for some people. Some people have been in industry for a long time, but they cannot create content. So you can help them with, let's say, content banks, because you as a person who has already been building your own audience, you're already growing your own audience, so you know how to go about this thing. If you don't know, is what you learn. Like content banks, idea, that's what I mean by content banks, where you put content ideas. You can help the person. Let's say the person is a graphic designer. Okay, I can help you create a content bank for you. Let's say 3 months content bank, where you can go for the next 3 months. You'll be seeing your content idea from there, then pick and create and post. So you can make money from that. Another thing is content calendar. Some people don't know what to post on what day. They don't know. They just post things. But for someone who wants to take audience building seriously, if you know them, so you can just, okay, I will help you create content calendar for your business, so that you know what to post on Monday, you know what to post on Tuesday, you know what to post on Wednesday, and so on and so forth. So there are also some other skills you can sell, but I don't want to waste our time, so let's just move on. So another thing is sell products you don't own to the audience you own and get commissions. So you think you can only sell your own stuff to your audience? It's a lie. See, in fact, if you know an industry you like to operate in, and maybe you can't get the stuff, you can't buy the stuff, you don't want to keep inventory or something like that, you can build an audience, then sell those stuff to them with an agreement with the person, with the sellers, then you know how you get your commissions. So another thing is, help brands run app fast to your audience and get paid. I bet you not think about it. You might have been seeing this, but you don't know. If you have a big audience, like people will be willing to pay you to just promote their stuff to your audience. Whether you call it influencer marketing or audience marketing, I don't know. If you have the right and engage your audience, people will pay you to help them advertise their stuff to them. Do you
Yes, sir.
understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, on a few occasions, I've heard people ask me, "Do you run paid ads on your WhatsApp status?" But for the reason best known to me, I usually tell them no, at least not yet. Because to me, I value everybody on my contact list. So for me to just put anything out there because of the money or stuff like that, it will be harder for somebody like me, because I want to find out about the business very well, the products. I want to find out that I may not have the time or stuff like that. And for the people that is even coming to promote their stuff, I need to make sure they get the kind of result they want. But this is, I might be turning the thing down, but this is a big source of income for other people. In fact, I know people that this is what they do. I have friends that do this. They have a large audience on WhatsApp or stuff. They get paid and post something. The kind of stuff that I post at times, they get paid before they can even do that kind of thing. I have like 5 of them or 10. Some charge from 5K upwards. So you see, there's money there. So number 4, generate leads for businesses and get paid per lead. I don't know if you understand this, so I will explain. Lead generation is a way of building an audience. Now you can help businesses generate leads and choose to get paid for everyone that enters their list. This is what I mean. If people are building their audience, or they want more people in their audience list, and they come to you, you know your way around this. So you can say, okay, this is my mode of payment. I'm going to get you qualified. You know the meaning of leads. Those are the people that get into your audience list. I'm going to get you qualified leads, but per leads, I'll be getting 2,000 naira, just for an example. Because there was a time I was in a meeting with my friends. I think Innocent Aguba. I don't know if you know him, Money Man. Then CJ as well, CJ and Ifeoma Ezeokoli. Who else? I think David Adeboye. I think he's there or something. And they were telling me this, like, Lomobest, you can do this thing. Just get people and generate leads for people and get paid. So amount. CJ legitimately told me he met a girl. The girl, what she does is she generates leads for people and she gets paid. I can't remember. I think maybe $500 per leader or something. There are some high-end stuff like that. If for you to generate a single lead like this, it will cost you a lot. You need brain and money. So she gets paid that amount, and CJ was like, I would really love you to be doing this, because this thing, it. Maybe say they want to teach you. It's what you already know. So I'm just telling you now that you too can actually make money doing that. Plan or set up digital or traditional audience list strategies for local businesses. That is number 5. Because some local businesses are yet to transition into online marketing, and they are doing very well offline. So if you know this kind of people, you can approach them. If you can change their minds, you can open their mind to the possibilities of online marketing. Well, you are in money. So you help them plan the lead strategy, audience building lead strategies online. You can even do, even if it's since you know how to do it offline, you may be able to do it offline. Maybe help them reach out to people, stuff like that, so you can help them do that. Understand? So before we move, do you guys understand this part? The 5 ways to make money from audience building.
Uh,
Do you
yes, sir,
understand?
but that number 4 is somehow confusing.
You said it's confusing, right?
Yes.
Okay, you said it's confusing, right?
I will explain.
Okay. I will explain. You can off your. Okay, don't worry. Okay, yeah. Number 4. I heard number 4 is confusing. Okay, this is what I mean. Now, if I want to generate leads for people, at times I do charge per, let me say per week or per day, or let me say okay, per 50 leads or something. But then there are some industry that before you can get a single person to raise their hand that they are interested in that business, it will be hard. And so if you are asked to generate leads for that kind of businesses, then you can charge high. This is what I mean. For example, let's say you know a real estate company that wants you to generate lead for them. Okay, you can say, okay, you will do this. Instead of them paying, let's say 50k for you to just run stuff for them, you can say, okay, I'll generate leads for you, but then I'll be getting paid so a month for each person that comes into your audience list. Like if one person comes into your audience list, then I will get paid 2k, or let me say 1k. Then if 2 people comes, I'll be getting 2k. If 3 people come, I'll be getting 3k. So per each person, I'll be getting so amount. Do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
If you don't understand, please speak up.
Yes, sir.
Are you
No.
sure, or you just don't want to
I
stress me?
understand now.
Yes.
And I understand.
Yeah, I
Okay.
understand already.
Very clear.
Okay, fine. Let's continue.
What did you say?
What did you say?
What?
Okay. Now, okay, let's continue. Let's quickly see what is involved in audience building. Like now, I want to show you how to build and attract the right people into your audience list. Number 1, I think there's a mix-up. Okay, sorry. So number 1, pick an industry. If you haven't, if you don't already have an industry now in mind, you should pick one. You must choose an area of interest when building an audience. Like you don't just wake up and say, okay, I want to build an audience and start. No. You have to have your roadmap. So even if you are going to choose many interests, because someone like me can't stick with one thing like that, though I might be doing them one after the other, but I'm too genius to be doing one thing. So if you want to choose many interests, you need to do it intentionally, because you will gain nothing going in every direction the wind takes you. So this area of interest that I'm talking about, it should be interesting and profitable. You can use Google Trends or exploding topics to find hot topics. In case somebody should help me type that so that you guys don't forget, because if you are just reading or hearing my voice like this, you might just forget. Use Google Trends or exploding topics to find hot topics. If you have not chosen your industry, if you are confused on what to choose, Google Trends, yeah. Okay, their website. Go to trends.google.com.
Okay, sir.
Trends. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Then exploding topics. That is explodingtopics.com. I'm coming. I'm trying to. Let somebody type this trends.google.com. Have you seen that? Check the charts.
Yes, sir. We've seen it, sir.
Explodingtopics.com. I don't know. If they are not working, just let me know. I'll send it to the group later. Okay, so second one. List the characteristics of your ideal customer. You need to draw a picture of this person and include their characteristics. What I mean is, I'm not saying you should draw a complete picture of someone. It means you should draw an avatar of the person, and this avatar of the thing, I don't go with everything they say about it, but then it is normal. Do you understand? Because some will say the time they wake in the morning, what they say last before they go to bed. How am I going to know? So you don't need to get worked up like that. What I'm talking about drawing, I'm not saying you should draw like that. You can even make a table and talk about this person. Okay. What they you list what they already have and what they want. Do you understand? When you are targeting somebody, you list what they already have and what they already want, because you need to get them from where they are to where they want to be. If you don't do all these things beforehand, then you will be talking at yourself, because you don't know how to communicate with your ideal client. So you can use answer the public for this. Answerthepublic.com. You can type it in the chat box so that people will see it. To see this, it will help you see what your target audience is asking. Like for example, if you type content creation, when you open the website, if you type content creation, you will see tons of questions people are asking about content creation. Then you can choose your idea from there. You understand? You can say, okay, so my ideal customer is asking about this kind of thing. How do I tackle this? Sorry, does anybody understand me? Please. I'm not feeling the vibe. Like, I'm just talking to myself. Let me feel the vibe.
We are following, sir. I'm following.
I'm following. My network was bad, so I had to leave.
Following, no.
Just time. What do you mean a bit? Okay, do you understand? I know you are
I
following.
just joined
but
back.
do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We,
You said
we do, sir. We do, sir.
you understand. Okay, fantastic. So you write what they want down.
We do, but maybe you might
said a
just go
bit.
through the. Okay, we do, though. We do.
Okay. Okay. So that's why I have to write this thing as I'm talking in, so you guys will be able to read as well. So if it is a product based stuff, you can visit Jumia or Amazon to read reviews and get a grasp of what people want, because there are a lot of secret there on Jumia. If you are willing to sell a kind of product, you can go to Jumia and see what people are talking about. If they are complaining about something, then you should know that your own has to be better. Like, you have to tackle that pain point they are complaining about. You go to Amazon, and there are tons of reviews on Amazon. So you go there, see what people say they enjoy about the stuff. You see what they say they don't like about the stuff, then you come in from there. What they say they enjoy, you know how to improve it. What they say they don't like, you know how to change it. You understand? And in your marketing as well, you know how to change all those. So okay, we move to number 3. So number 3, create a free or low cost solution and push it out in an exchange for your target audience contacts. Yeesh, I don't think you understand this the way I read it. So you need to create a lead magnet. That's what they call it. A lead magnet is an offer. It can be a free stuff, or it can be a low cost stuff, but it must solve a solution. A problem rather. It must solve a problem. So many people think you can only use free stuff to attract people to join your audience list, but then you can also use low cost stuff to attract people to your list. But then I would like to ask a question here before we continue. Um, Between using a free stuff to attract your target audience or using a low cost stuff to attract a target audience, which one is cheaper?
Repeat your question again, sir.
Anybody?
The free one is cheaper.
Okay,
Yes,
come
sir.
again.
Okay, which one
The
is
free
cheaper,
one,
right? I think the one
the
with
free
with the
one.
low cost of
So the one with low cost
free
of
stuff and low cost.
please, if you want to talk, speak louder. What did you say?
Repeat the question, sir.
Sir, repeat the question.
Yes, repeat the
Okay,
question.
I said. Okay, I was. Okay, I said between a free offer, let me say a free stuff that you give to your target audience to get them in your list, between that free one or and the low cost stuff,
Free one.
which one is cheaper?
People want to opt in more.
A lot of people go for free. A
Yeah,
lot,
Okay.
exactly.
Le-
A lot of people will go for free.
especially because of
okay,
expensive.
okay.
Yes.
Like wait, I want you to view this from your from a seller point, from a
Okay,
business
from
owner
business
view,
owner,
not from the customer view. So which do you
cheaper.
think is cheaper?
From a business owner,
From a
okay.
business means it's a low,
It
though
will be
a
a
lot of
low.
people make it of it free. A lot of
Yes,
people start with the free, but then they make
yes.
the
Then
low their priority.
low price from the free to the low price to a
The
higher
free
price, I
to
Okay.
think.
Okay, which one is now
Low
cheaper?
cost.
The low cost offer or the free offer? Low cost. Okay. Alright. We shall continue.
Oh
So please,
God.
security are kindly.
Let me mute my mic, I beg.
Okay, so hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay,
We are with you,
I
sir.
think it's perfect now. Okay, fine. Okay, so the okay. To answer your question, the question I even asked myself, the the low cost offer is cheaper. Actually, the free will get a lot of people into your list faster. So free is faster, but low cost is cheaper. And this is the reason. When you are using let me say I want to give a book for free now. If I'm using a paid ads, I'm paying for that ads. Do you understand? So I'm spending my money to give people a freebie and to get them into my list. But if I'm selling that book, let me say I'm selling it for just 500 naira, and the book is worth 5k, but I'm selling it for 500 naira, or let me say 1000 naira. That's a low cost offer. But then it is cheaper in a sense that the ads I'm running, I might not make profit at all, but the ads I'm running, I'll be using part of those part of those money I'm making, I'll be using it to pay for the ads and all those stuff.
Yes,
So do you
yes, I
understand now?
understand now. Like the free one will drag a lot of people, like many people will apply for it.
Okay,
But
fine.
the free one is cheaper. Yes, I understand.
Yes, yeah, fantastic. And the low cost offer still does two jobs. Number one is to pay for your marketing stuff a little. I'm not saying you will get paid for everything you spend on your marketing, but that's one of the benefits. And the second benefit is it will help you qualify buyers. A lot of people like freebies. You just get in, they don't want to buy. But low cost something for them to dip their hand in their pocket and bring out their purse, then ATM, and swipe to get that low cost stuff. That means you are getting people that are willing to invest in your audience list. So that's just another masterclass on its own. I think I've delivered. Okay, so another thing you should know is there should be relevancy between what you push out to attract people to your business and what you actually offer and talk about in your business. So don't just give them something and when they come to your list you start talking about something else. It is not done that way. You can, like I said earlier, you can be talking about you can be talking about a lot of things, but then not when you are getting people in and you are using, let me say you are using a book on how to do makeup now. You are using it to get people in. Then when they get in, they are saying how to make pop-off. It is not done. Not that you cannot talk about pop-off, but it has to be later. So let's continue. So number 4, when you might have been generating this list, you are building your audience list, then you need to segment your audience into different groups. So this is what I mean. There are 2 ways to do this. There are more ways, but there are 2 important ways now. You can categorize your leads. You already know what leads mean, right? So leads are those people. These are those people that raise their hand when you push out your free or low cost offer. Leads are those people that say, okay, I'm interested in this, and they join. You understand? They come into your audience list. Those are leads. So you should understand better now. Separate them based on the following temperatures so you know how to communicate with them. So cold leads, these are people that either don't know about you or your business. They don't know about you, they don't know you, they don't know you exist, or don't know about their own problems. Some people don't even know about their problems. So, and are not familiar with the industry or solution. Some know their problem, but they are not familiar with the industry. They are not familiar with the solution we are talking about. Like now, somebody that wants to grow their audience list, some people are not familiar with the industry because they don't know what leads mean. They don't know what lead magnet means. Do you understand that? But they know they want to build an audience, but they don't know the lingos used in that industry. So those kind of people are cold leads. They don't know you. You don't know anything. They are just there. But when you push out your stuff to them, so you are pushing out your stuff to cold leads, people who don't know you, you are showing your stuff to them. So when they raise their hands, okay, like I'm interested in what this guy is saying, let me check it out, and they come into your audience, they become warm leads. So warm leads are those people that have already joined your audience list. They are there, they have not bought anything from you, but they are there. They are getting to know you, and in the process they will like and trust you. Do you understand what cold leads and audience warm leads are?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. So the third one is hot leads. These people have purchased from you, like they bought from you. They were once cold leads, then they graduated from being cold to being warm. Then you nurture them so they know, like, and trust you, and they become hot. When they buy from you, that is when they are hot. They become hot.
So they become hot. So why want to?
So they become hot. So why you want to? God.
Please mute your mic.
Oh, sorry.
Please mute your mic. Your mic is kind of stubborn. That in the unmuting itself. So, hot leads, why you want to categorize them is so you can maintain your relationship with them and make them come back. So do you understand? Please, you don't need to talk now. You can just use the chat space so I know you are following. Okay, God's time. Who else understand what I've been saying so far?
Let's go.
So we understand.
Okay, let's continue. Okay, fine. Okay, so number two, if you are a multi-potentialite like me who is interested in many things and do quite a lot of things, you may be building an audience with different interests, because you are the one doing mini importation, you are the one doing graphic design. I'm not saying it's good to do all these things together. Even though I like them, I would not advise anybody to start everything at the same time, or you will burn out. And if they talk about maybe online business or online stuff, now you go first run away because we just burn out, we not get results. But if you are doing something, you can just start from one. When you gain your balance there, then move to another. But then the thing is, if you are that kind of person that likes a few things, you have interest in a lot of things and do quite a lot of things, and you may be building an audience with different interests. So it's best to segment your audience into different categories based on their interest. Let's say, okay, this set of people this set of people joined my list because they are interested in building their audience. This set of people joined my list because they are interested. Not that people who are interested in A cannot be interested in B. I've generated leads for video, I think video editing or graphic design. Some people I generated, some people I got into my list for graphic design did not buy the graphic design stuff. They ended up buying video editing stuff. So it happens that way. So let's move to number 5. So what you have to do next is constantly feed your audience with value and remove bad leads. So you can't just build your audience list and leave your audience to staff. You must always feed them with valuable content so they know they are dealing with the right person. So they know they didn't make mistake coming to you. You understand? So I made a post on my WhatsApp status, I think last month, when I talk about content. Content is like the mail you serve your guests. If you don't serve them, they start, why did you invite them when you know you have nothing to offer them? You have nothing to entertain them with. So content is like that. So you need to constantly feed your audience with value, and this will help you build relationships. You need to be you use valuable content to build relationship. Then you remove bad or ghost leads. Like, bad leads will never buy. Let me tell you something. When you are building your audience, you are generating leads. There are bad leads and there are good leads. See, bad leads will frustrate your life. Hey God, you will blame yourself for even generating leads. Bad leads, they don't do anything. They are in their own life. They are just to stay there. Ask them questions, they will not answer. Ask them to do something, they will not answer. They have something to ask you, they will not ask. They are just there. They are ghosts. I don't know, but there are a lot of people like that. So if you notice this kind of people, if you notice with your best judgment, if you think they are not fit for your list, then you remove them. Don't think twice about it. You remove them. So some people, they use buying as their yardstick for mentioning who is good leads or who is a bad lead. But me, I start from ghosting and all those stuff. You ask questions, you don't engage stuff, then you have nothing to do here. Because I believe as an adult, you should know what you really want. For you to have said, okay, I want to come here, that means you are interested in this. You should not be wasting your time joining this, joining that, joining this. So if you are doing that, then you don't know where you are going in life. So I remove them. I help them decide, like, this one cannot be here. Let him go. Let me help his life, or let me help our life. Let me just delete their contact so that they focus on what they want. And so, but then another thing that people talk about is you nurturing before you sell. But I say you sell when you feel it is right to sell. Like some people might be saying, yeah, you nurture for 1 month, you nurture for 2 months before you start selling. That's not it. I understand what they are trying to say. They are trying to say you make sure your audience are ready, and that is true. So your audience might be ready in 2 days. They might be, some audience will just join today and they buy from you when they like it. So you see when it is right to sell, and you sell. You don't have to waste your time. So are we clear on this?
Yes.
Is
Okay,
anybody
fine.
here?
Yes.
So
Okay,
conclusion is,
so I don't want to waste
what I will ask you
time.
today is, start
Okay,
your
fine.
audience
So
building
conclusion
journey.
is, what I will ask you to
Okay,
do is
explain.
now start your audience building journey today. Okay, it's late today. If it's too late today, start tomorrow morning, early in the morning. Start your journey by either by learning or having someone do it for you. But no matter what you are doing in this life, no matter what you are doing, if you are saying you want to do a business, please start building your audience right now. Don't wait any longer. Don't wait. Start. There's more for you to gain there than to lose. So why should you wait? Why should you be wasting your time? If I had known this thing, I put up a post, I think last month again, that if I had known how important audience building is 5 years ago, or let me say 10 years ago, I would have, been telling myself every day. Then give I will ask for a contact of a good artist and ask him to help me carve this thing, build your audience, that word, build your audience, to help me carve the word into a frame, and I will hang it somewhere that I'll be able to see it every day. I will even have to get a watch or something like that, that when I want to check my time, I will see build your audience, and I need to build my audience. So whatever you are doing, you need to build your audience if you really want to get results from your business, stuff like that. So that is that. And for more tips on generating quality leads, because I've been talking about leads, you can get my lead generation guide for free. So you just go to this hyperlink here. Somebody can help. Okay, let me type this out with, if you can help us type it out, please do. It's hard for me to be going forth and back. Okay, so we'll do that later. Alright, so that is that. Then for the final thing, this morning I've been telling you what to do, what not to do, the importance of building your audience, ways to make money from building your audience, and how to start building your audience. Now it's time for question and answer. If you have any questions,
Leave 5
you
minutes
can ask now.
of questions.
I will leave 5 minutes for questions and answers.
Excuse me, sir. You said something. You said we should start something this night or we should start tomorrow. I don't get. Like, what should we start?
Yeah, like I said, you should start your audience
Yeah, like I said,
tonight. And if you think
you
it's
should
too late
start
tonight,
your
you can start
audience
early,
building tonight. And if you think
tomorrow.
it's too late tonight, you
Tomorrow.
can start early
Okay, sir.
in the morning tomorrow. So while I'm waiting for more questions, if you enjoyed this session, please come to this use your fire emoji. Let me feel myself. Let me know you really gain something. Okay, Ghost time, I got your question. I will answer you now. Like I said, I told you, even I think that is the second way to make money from building an audience. You don't have to have to have a business before you can start building an audience. If you wish to build an audience, then start selling other people stuff. You can build an audience for that. And not look at like an intruder on people's DM. Oh, you are getting things wrong. If you want to build an audience, you don't have to be going to people's DM. You can actually let them come to you. by letting them come to you. It's easy when you give out value, you give them something to request. Like now, when you give people freebie or low cost stuff, they'll be the one coming to you. Do you understand? They love your stuff, that's why they come. But you entering people's DM, go DM me. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but then that's not the right way to build your audience. Actually, for some marketing strategy, when you want to sell or something, there are some best practice they use for code DME. But if you want to build an audience, not just entering people's DM saying, "Oh, I know you're a valuable person," we just no, that's not the best way. You have to, because you cannot give what you don't have. You have to know something. I was talking to someone that entered my DM, I think 3 days ago. I was like, please save my number, I want to connect with you. I run WhatsApp TV, or what do you even say? I run WhatsApp TV, I post this, I post that, I post those stories. I was like, God damn it. So if you don't know all this thing is he was talking about, he doesn't know if I am interested in any of them. But the best way is to push something out, and if I go into his DM, that means I'm interested in what he's doing. Do you understand? So I told him, do you know the best thing you can do? He asked me what. I said, okay, you need to generate leads. I even just wanted to ignore him because I answered him. I don't snob. I don't even like snobbing. So I had to talk to him. Okay, you need to use best practices to build your audience. And he was asking what? Okay, do this. Become a person of value. Find something that you can do very well, that you can give to people for free. Then let them come to you, and you give them your own terms and conditions. Okay, for you to get this, do this, join my audience list. It's as simple as that. If they want it, they will actually do what you want to do. I'm not saying you should do them. Okay, for now, I won't like, if I'm building an audience, like I really like putting some barriers so people will just fly away if they are not really interested. If you notice, when some of you come into my DM, I'll ask you to do this, then after you do that, do this. Actually, I'm using that to do so, and at the same time I'm using it to filter some people away. Some people, when they see maybe first 3 instruction, they will run. So I don't need that kind of people. I'm just telling you, this is another masterclass again. I'm teaching masterclass inside masterclass. So that's it. I hope you understand now. Last time. You can't hear me.
Yes, sir.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Last time you ask question, now you know they hear me. Voila. Okay, thank you. So any other question? Okay, the earlier part. Okay, I was just saying you should not be entering people's DM to connect with them. Even if you want to, it's normal. Like for example, now in this masterclass, we said you can connect with the experts that come to speak. Do you understand? You can't hear me, okay? Me say I tire. Maybe say technical issues don't do me shake tonight. But then any question you have, you can just ask me, I'll answer you. So you can connect with them. When you want to connect with them, the first thing is tell them, you greet them, then tell them why you greet them, then tell them who you are, then tell them where you got their contact, then tell them why you contacted them. You see, that is the best way to build connection, and that is connection. That is not about building your audience, that is connection. Because if you just come to me like, okay, hello, Mr. Ola, I got your number from, and it doesn't make sense. I just like, this one is trying to be cunning. I don't even know your motive. Do you understand? So when you tell people like, okay, I got your number from let me use one of the expert that comes to teach in the SISM. I got your number from Favor Joseph. I told him I told her I like this thing about this, and he said okay, I can connect you to. Fine, I know who you got my contact from, and she's the person I respect. So it's fine. That is our mutual friend. That's our mutual connection. So, but if you are trying to build an audience, no, you cannot be entering people's DM anyhow. I've done that too. I won't lie to you. I've done that. That's what I'm telling you. It doesn't make sense, but you can start from there if you can withstand the stress. Okay, question one. Or more. 5 minutes where I give for question and answer. I don't pass, but no problem. I love you guys. Assuming I master my skill. What's the next thing? Skill. Like you master your skill. The first thing in monetizing your skill. Okay, I think I understand the question. Then if you've mastered your skill, the way to monetize is to put yourself outside, to offer the skill as a service. Yes, then there are two ways. You may want to offer the skill as a service, and you may want to teach it, but then I recommend you start offering it as a service first, then you can start teaching it, because I know some people teach just to make money. When they learn something, they are not even experts yet, they can't make money with the skill, and they resort to teaching the stuff to make money. I don't even recommend that. Because of Masterator, I've had a lot of people that said, okay, I want to list my course on your platform Masterator, and I asked them, have you been doing this before? Some of them will say no, they just started, but they think they can teach. No, you cannot teach like that. I'm not saying you cannot teach, you may be good, but not here. That's not what I advocate. That's not what Masterator stands for. So if you want to teach, we can allow you maybe later, but you need to be getting results for yourself first. Let's see how you do this. Not that you just learn graphic design today and the early morning tomorrow you want to start teaching. No, that's not the way to monetize your skill. So start offering design, and if you can't get people, because it's hard to get customers at times, you can start doing free stuff to build your portfolio. So it will be easier for people. It will be easier for people to do close deals with you if you have a portfolio that is intriguing. So that is that. Have I answered your question, Abdul Moise? Hello, are you still here? Question 2. You have not. Have I answered the question 1? Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll check question 2. Okay, yeah. Like I've said this, I think I'll be repeating myself. If it is not advisable to go into someone's DM, how then do we connect with people? This is just what I just said, but then no problem. I'll repeat it. You can, if you want to connect with people, you can send them DM. There's nothing bad about that. But then I even gave you the format to use. Like, hello, Mr. Abdul Moise. My name is Ahmed Olawale. I got your number from Favor Joseph. When I told her I do this kind of thing, and I would love to connect with you, because I would love to connect with someone that does this kind of thing that you do. And she sent me your contact. That is how to connect. Like, the person sees you as okay, it's not just blabbing. We have a mutual connection. Okay, that's fine. And they even referred you to me. So you can do that. There's nothing bad in that. Do you understand? And if you are saying, okay, if you have skills to advertise to people, there are things you can do. Like, you can run ads. When you run ads, people will see if they are interested, they will check in. And I said it on the side that you can still go to people's DM if you want. There are strategies to use for this. There are people that specialize in code DMA alone. Like, they go into people's DM to sell their stuff, and they make a lot of sales. But I'm telling you, the easier part to do is, let people come to you. Use your content. If you know something, you should be able to create content about it. If you, let me say, phones very well, you know about technology, okay, you can be creating content about phones. sooner or later people will start noticing you. Oh, that guy, he knows what he's doing. Then you start getting people to come to you instead of you going to them. I'm not saying you cannot go to people, but the way you can go to people is you creating a value and promote it. Okay, when before people could get into this class, we push it out, like we really pushed it out. We are not entering anybody's DM to please we want to hold a class, please come and join us. No, don't do that. So that is the difference between connecting the right way and going into people's DM without their permission. It's not all bad if you have the right strategy in place. Is that okay? All right. Okay. Fine. Okay, so we have come to the end of this session. Thank you for attending. Thank you for coming on. And I hope you've learned one or two things.